How is it going, guys? Today we're going to be showing the Supra some love. We're going to be swapping out that OEM reverse light for this OLM F1 fourth brake light. Now I actually like the idea of having that reverse light down there, but I wish they would have just integrated some more functionality into that light, which is exactly what this does. It functions as not only your reverse light, but also a fog light and a brake light. There's 4 different options to choose from. You've got the clear lens white bar here. There's also a clear lens with red bar, and then you have a smoke lens options with either the red or white bar. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to get this installed on the car, and then we'll run through the functions. We're gonna start on top of the bumper. You're gonna have one of these plastic panels on both sides. They just pop straight up and out. That's gonna reveal 2 T20 screws at the edge of the taillights, 1 on each side, that we'll remove. We're gonna go into the wheel well next. As you can see, I've got the wheel completely off to give us more room to work with. You could probably do it with the wheel on, but it's just gonna be a little bit of a headache, so I just took it off. There's gonna be 3 10mm screws that we're gonna remove that's holding this liner in place. We're gonna pull the liner back a little bit, and there's gonna be 1 more 10mm screw that's holding the bumper in place that we're gonna need to remove. I don't know how well you can see this, but once you have the liner pulled back, you'll be able to see it. With the screws out of the wheel wells, we can jump to the bottom of the bumper where there's 4 more 10mm bolts on this bottom edge here that we'll remove. On the bottom sides of the bumper, you're gonna see 3 tabs holding the bumper in place that we need to release. So grab a small flathead screwdriver. You're gonna press up on the tabs while pulling out on the bottom of the bumper. And it should release like so. With everything removed, we can begin to pull the bumper off of the car, starting from the sides here. With the sides popped off, you're gonna get to the trickiest part, which are the tabs underneath the tail light. You're gonna feel a lot of resistance, especially if you're doing this for the first time, but just know that you need to put a decent amount of pressure on it to pop those out. You may even need to grab a small flathead screwdriver, create a gap with your fingers and hand between the bumper and the tail light, and then wedge it in there where you see the tabs to help pry them free. Now, before you completely pull the bumper away from the car, you do need to disconnect some connectors, like your parking sensors. You've also got the license plate lights and the reverse camera, along with the the reverse light. And there we go. On the back of the bumper, you're gonna see 4 8mm screws that we're gonna remove, and then we can take the stock light out. The new light is gonna slide right into place, and then we'll reinstall these screws that we just took out. With F1 light installed, we're gonna go to the tail light section. You can use either the driver or passenger side. We're over on the driver's side here. You're gonna wanna follow this harness down to where it's held in place here. And we need to cut and peel back the sheathing to reveal these 3 wires. On this car, it's a brown, purple, and green with blue striped wire. Your car may be different, so you're gonna need to test these for the parking light function as well as the brake light function. On this car, the purple wire is gonna be the parking light function, and the green with blue stripe is gonna be the brake light function. So what we need to do is install the included Vampire clamps onto those two wires so that we can tap into them. Then we're gonna take the two wires from the F1 light and crimp on the male connectors to the end. The green wire here is gonna go to the purple wire on the car for the parking light. And then the red wire is gonna go to the green wire with blue stripe for the brake light function. Again, you'll wanna double check and test these before you install them to make sure you're getting the right functions. Now it's just a matter of getting everything plugged back in and reinstalling the bumper on the car. The bumper is back on the car now, so I just need to zip tie these cables up and we'll run through the functions. Let's run through the functions. This is gonna be your brake light. The light is also gonna flash with the hazards. And this is gonna be the running light with your lights on. And then we'll go into reverse. That is gonna wrap it up, guys. Personally, I'd probably go with a smoked lens and red bar on this car. If you have a white car, obviously the white bar is gonna look perfect. But I do love the added functionality that this light gives you. If you wanna pick one of these up for yourself, the link is down in the description. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys have any questions, comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.